And what's up, guys? Actually, we're back again doing it one more time for you. Like I said, thank you very much for the likes on that, though, too. So, what you're looking at is this is Nverse, okay? Actually, Nverse is actually what you come into a metal alternative clothing line. Just like our name stands for, we're here to do the opposite. So, as you're actually seeing in the background, this is Capital Sneaker Boutique. We're going to be kind of jumping in with them out here a little bit and seeing exactly what they're all about in Sin City. So bear with me. Let's see exactly what this guy is up to, shall we? All right, so this is actually Dylan Flex that you're seeing in the background right now, right? Now, this guy is out here in Las Vegas, actually moves hella merchandise, hella merchandise. Now, with Inverse here, we're just trying to basically get past all of the cliches like, do you guys really want to see me next to a Lamborghini or next to a Ferrari or next to, any other vehicles? If you do, let me know. Put it in the comments below. I'll make sure I give you a snapshot or do a poster or something like that. But unfortunately, here at Inverse, we're trying to do the opposite, actually to sit here and, sorry, phone's ringing. Actually, but at the same time, what we're trying to do is the opposite. We're trying to break past all these little cliches of exactly how we should be doing things and why we should be doing things. Let's just do them because we want to. And that's exactly what we're trying to be. Even if we end up making the money that I'm looking to make in this clothing company, I will still be who I am. And I will still try to be the person that I want to be and try to actually pass off. But, very well, if you hit your accomplishments, hit your goals, not knocking you there, take a picture in front of your Land Rover, your Range Rover, your Rover, or the Rover who had that Rover, I don't know. But whatever, what comes down to it is that as long as you're doing something that makes you happy. See, this is the other thing I'm looking at. See, now you see it. Actually, I can't find my size. I said, can you find my size? I actually looked at. And here's the other thing. Why are these sneakers, why are they all zip-locked up? Like if I was at my mom's house and pretty much when she zip-locked her couch, I come in one day, the next thing you know, what do I see? The couch. It was actually zip-locked. Like somebody went ahead and put a zip-lock bag on it. I'm not trying to give any sponsors. But anyway, as you see in the background, you see it right there. Why do we actually have to go ahead? Why do we have to put these shoes in Ziplocs? I get you don't want nobody to touch it, but if that was the case, then you can't really feel the merchandise because it's been Ziplocked up. Okay, so I had to take a break for a minute. I have to tell you about this whole Ziploc thing, right? So I come home and it's just like I realize, actually, I went to go visit my parents. Is pretty much what I do. And so when I say home, I meant like, every time you go to, your relative's house, you always feel like you're at home. Okay, so I haven't seen them for a while. It's been a few months. I was busy. I was jamming. And so I just want to take a segment out. So I turn around and I go see them, and my parents have always had nice stuff. They have nice stuff. It was like growing up in a museum. Everything was crystal. Let's dust the ceiling. So it was one of those situations. So, they always had nice things. So I go in there, and next thing you know, it's a hot day. It's in the summertime. We're out here on the West Coast. It's hot. It's summertime, and next thing you know, I turn around and sit on the couch, and it's just like I felt like I was sitting on a bag of Frito-Lay. And I was like, what is this? And she was like, oh, it's to keep the couch nice. And I said, oh, okay, well, that's fantastic. I said, but, it's after a while of sitting on it, you say you find yourself sweating, and when the air conditioning's on, it didn't make any sense. I said, then it occurred to me, only old people do that. I said, well, congratulations. I said, you went ahead and graduated. She's like, what? I said, now you're an old person. I said, I look down the hallway, and what do I see? We got a strip of plastic going right down the hallway. Do you know after I told her that, she yanked that stuff out of there about a week later? Never heard a word about it since. So, if your parents are one of those ones, or your grandparents are the ones that do it, just tell them that they're old, and they might rip it out. Alright, let's get back to the video. Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah, so now you guys are looking at this is on screen, this is Dylan Flex. Here's the one thing though too, is like we're all about inverse though too. It's not about, what you know, but who you know. I'm not knocking people because this guy's doing his thing. Look at he's buff. He's got Dylan Flex on there. I mean, and if you've seen this guy, definitely leave it in the comments. Let me know exactly what type of person he is. He seems way cool. Obviously he's holding it down, representing it for Vegas. And I'm bringing this out not to show exactly what he's not doing, but at the same time, though, too, I'm just like you're checking me, check out my competition, So that's exactly how it works. All right, let's see exactly what else he's got. So this is the other thing, though, too. Agenda. I see it. Actually, I know we all have one as far as an agenda, but I've never even heard of the agenda. I've been in this town like 20 years. So if you guys have, let me know. Drop it in the comments. See, I feel like I'm just being like here in Vegas for the first time ever. Please hit me up and let me know exactly what time it is. I'm glad I'm doing my research on this. All right, let's see what else we got to deal with. So here's my other part of it all, right? So we're in the agenda. We're cruising. We're doing our own thing. I got a pretzel. I know exactly what time it is, right? And then you go up and down the aisles. Is this for customers or is this for vendors? Or what are we doing? Because if you're looking at the same thing that I'm looking at right now, it's like the only thing we're missing right now is pretty much the tumbleweeds going up and down the aisles. And if you take a close look, you'll also see actually size what all of it looks like we fell out of the magazine. And that's exactly what I'm getting to, the Nverse Villainz here. Actually, I'm here to clothe the people, okay? Like I said, tumbleweeds, people, tumbleweeds, follow me on this. Okay, in this part, it brings me to the next part of the tour. All right, if you're seeing the screen that I'm pretty much seeing right now, it's like, okay, exactly when is too much exactly too much? I mean, being a black guy like I am, yes, and I know some of you actually may question that, exactly when is the volume up too high? Okay, like look at some of this stuff. It's like, really, in all honesty, I don't even think you would actually make it past a metal detector with some of this stuff. And actually take it from a guy like myself who wears a lot of jewelry. I love tattoos, I love jewelry, but everything else like that. When it comes down to us folks, we can be a little bit too gaudy. You have to learn exactly how to turn down the volume pretty much on that jacket or that socks if you have them. Just as a fashion tip, you can go ahead, take it, or leave it alone. At the same sense, just something I bring up. Because to me, that booth, for nobody being in it, looks a little bit busy. Let's move on. Okay, so now actually we push on to the next one, right? So here we are. Okay, now you see this guy. No, I'm not bashing on this guy. He actually looks like out of everybody that he's actually doing work. Okay, you see his hands, he's typing, he's actually doing work. What I'm talking about is basically what we're looking at on the top. If you really get into it, though, too, these guys are talking about NFL. So I say we skip this one because now when it comes to football, it's worse than gangs. Where are you from? Where are you from? Next thing you know, you got two people slugging it out because actually they're not in the same equator. So let's move on. All right. Okay, so it makes me wonder, right? So if you're looking in the background, this is that same agenda place, right? They got a freaking like $250,000 car, top of the line, sitting on some gray carpet. It's got the pinstripes on there that I like. It's got the freaking like the purple on there that I like, the gray that I like, and like it's like, where are the people? It's like, did they advertise for this? Did these people know about this, or did they just send out flyers, to the last group of people who actually looked to hand them out there on the strip, and everybody was like, well, where was this? So if you guys have heard of the agenda, then let me know. I'm actually Nverse. I'm Villainz Vanmichaels. I definitely had a lot of fun on this one, let me tell you. Like I said, we're not here to bash you. At the same time, we're just to bring you the conscious sense about, what are we really doing? What is the fashion industry really about? And if we're following it as tightly as we are, then, why is it we can't have access and give everybody the same opportunity? And that's what we're trying to do at Nverse Villainz. So, for a lot of you, it may be a nobody. For a lot of you, it may be a somebody. And for a lot of you, you may be still trying to figure me out. But at the same time, too, I love people. I love what I do. I'm going to keep bringing you these videos because they're funny. Please forgive me on the free trial, but we're still testing this out. I'm pumping back to back videos for you on this one. So this is Nverse Vanmichaels. I have to let you know it's going to be villain out. Until the next time, make sure you actually hit the subscribe button. Make sure you actually go ahead and hit the like button and hit the bell, because you know what? I see so many of you guys that keep watching my videos, and at the same time, I'm really enjoying it. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the next one. Villain out.